What up, peeps? Thanks for watching another episode of Talking Art with Castro Art. It's your boy Castro Art, and today I have a very special guest. Las Vegas, you know him as Las Vegas Raiders' very own wide receiver, number 11, Henry RUGGS.
How you doing?
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming, man.
No problem. Appreciate you for having me.
So tell the peeps watching, what are you up to? I know it's off season, so what are you doing right now?
Pretty much just spending time with family.
Okay.
First of all, and trying to work my way back in, get back into shape, and start building this off season for next season.
So you're still training, you're doing all
Yeah.
Okay, nice. This episode is always to inspire talent, rising talent, artists that are struggling, athletes, aspiring athletes. So, RUGGS, really quick, if you can tell those people watching, what inspires you to keep going right now?
Well, I say my number one thing is family. I've always been a family guy, family-oriented guy, and I'll do whatever to keep my family happy. And with that, it's just that just keeps me motivated. And me personally, I love when my family compliments me. So doing things to make them proud and just keep the compliments rolling into me, saying they're proud of me, it just does something to me.
100%. I totally feel that. What got you to where you are right now? What is it that you do to get to where you are?
It's kind of different. I say my biggest thing is I listen to all doubters and spectators, to see what type of things they say, because I'm a self-motivated guy. Like I said, the family is another big motivation thing. But when you set goals for yourself and you accomplish them, and you don't stop until you do. So
100%.
The biggest thing with me when I was coming up was what people say I couldn't do. Right. And whatever you tell me I couldn't do is what I would go out there and prove
push
to
harder.
you
Yeah.
that I have to. I pretty much have to do it now because I have to show you that I can't do it.
Absolutely. And
crazy story, that's how I started playing football, because I was pretty much focused on basketball and things like that. And one of the football coaches came up to me and basically like, well, all the little things you did in the little league in middle school, you couldn't do that in high school. You're too small. You can't do this. You can't do that. So my junior year of high school, I just decided to go out and had a breakout season. Had 1,000 receiving yards, probably like 13 plus
That's
touchdowns
insane.
or something like that. And ended my first year with about 13 scholarship offers.
And I've seen you play. I saw on Instagram you were like jumpers, man, swoosh, swoosh. So you've got the talent for basketball.
Yeah, I feel like I had it. It was something that I used to work on 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah.
And with my best friend, rest his soul, we always were in the gym all the time, and pretty much just perfecting everything that we did.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, I mean, I can see you're leaving a legacy behind as you move in your career. What kind of legacy would you love to leave behind, or what would you love people to remember you for?
I say one that takes advantage of any opportunity, any and every opportunity. Whatever is placed in front of me and is told for me to set out and do. Like I said, my goals or goals that people set out for me. Yeah. Then that's pretty much what I need to do and what I have to do. Amen. to prove everybody and even myself right.
And well, in your opinion too, what would stop someone from reaching their goals? Is there something that you think is either a distraction, or what for those watching that are trying to aspire to their goals?
It can be a lot of things. Especially with a person like in my position, family is a big thing. That could be a big distraction, especially when money comes into the picture. Absolutely. If you coming from something where you never had money, and now it's like, okay, you got money, you can provide for everybody, but that's not really what you want to do at that point. But at some point, you really want to take care of everybody.
Yeah.
And another thing is just confidence. You can never let somebody tell you what you can and can't do, and you always just have to have in the back of your mind that you're the best, what you're capable of, and you can't stop until you prove it.
Man, those are words. Those are gold, man. I know, you're just starting your career, but so far, what is the most epic moment in your career so far?
It's a lot, but one of course being drafted, because like I said, I came up, I just knew I was a basketball player. I was in the gym 4 and 5 times a day, even during football season. Because lifting weights, you get kind of heavy in football, and you kind of lose the jumper that you saw the other day. So you know, going back into the gym after practice, you know, disobeying the football coaches, just doing what I felt was right to keep what I had on the basketball court. And, you know, it's just something that I felt like I always needed to do. But, you know, life takes its twists and turns, and just football kind of took over. And for me to accomplish, you know, being drafted as the first receiver, the first overall, you know, first pick in Vegas history, and only played 2 years of high school football and just started in college, you know, that's kind of a big accomplishment for me.
Man, that's epic, man. And one last thing, I know you're busy, you got to go, but really quick, to those aspiring athletes that are watching right now, what kind of advice would you want to give them right now?
So the biggest thing, no matter who you are, no matter, you know, what people tell you, what the narrative is, because, you know, football as a game, it was about big receivers. And, you know, I was a guy that, you know, wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, but, you know, heart isn't seen. And you can't compare heart to physical ability. Yeah. So just go out and, you know, like I said, be yourself, do what you can do, and never let anyone stop you. You know, confidence is the number one thing, and if you have that self-confidence and that self-motivation to prove everybody wrong and show that, you know, no matter what the narrative is, you can rewrite it and, you know, start a new chapter, then you go out and do that.
Love that, man. Dude, thank you so much for taking the time to share with people watching right now, and dude, thank you so much, man.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, peace. Stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.